Okay, so there we go. Okay, cool. Now we can start with it. That took a bit longer to get my microphone working, but now we can get started with doing one of the pieces. It's actually just a black bar at the bottom. So, yeah, that's pretty much all of them. So now I just gotta get the grayscale for that. Just need to remember that is where light is coming from. I think I will just like black all these out the further it goes away, just to make it a bit easier. Because the more the focus is like these right here. I think you can see that it's these right here. This is grayscale, so I'm just gonna it's gonna be all blacks, whites, and grays. Yeah, we do have some music as well in the background, so it's not just a quiet stream, or else I wouldn't go insane. I think everyone else would as well. If I black out like this part here, just do it to highlight the railing. Oh, hi, you're in. Oh, that you're able to make it in. How's the mic quality? Is it too much? Is it too little compared to the music? Or is it like the just like good amount of audio quality? I already hear music. Okay, I will. How's that? I just adjusted it a bit more. Is that better quality? No, a little bit. Okay. How about that? Okay, good, 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 good. We take those. We love that. Everything been good? Yeah, yeah. My stuff's been good. Had to do a little bit of a had to do a bit of a mic check because for some reason it wasn't picking my microphone up, but I fixed it, so everything's good. Also, I did get a drink as well. I got some milk, because why wouldn't I? Goodie. Yeah. So for now, currently, it is literally just turning this into grayscale, where it's basically just going to be a bunch of blacks and grey, black, grey, and white. Because it's what I did for the previous one that I did, just to have it for stream sake. This was it here, where when I was doing this, I had it all grayscale first, and then just messed with the color balance and brightness and contrast, just to emphasize certain colors, mainly being like the flames and the lighting from them. And I plan to do basically what I did for this, once I get it all completed. Once again, art is literally the definition of trust the process. Yeah, it's basically just it's going to be like a cozy, comfy moment, cozy, comfy time. Any questions you do want to ask, literally about anything, if whether it's related to this, whether it's well, it should be anything, and I will answer to the best of my ability. And do really appreciate you stopping by. is before the stream started, I had to like quickly search up how can I actually like download my VOD, so I can then edit it into a time lapse, so I can like upload it and just have it as like an evidence thing. Yeah, I figured it out literally because, well, Google search. You know, Google's just useful like that. Google's very useful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this stream is literally just going to be focusing on this art piece. Possibly a start on another one, but that just depends on how much time I have and how quick I get this one done. I'll probably will spend a lot of time on this one, just like I did with the last, because I like to have it be like quite refined. Because Spider only supposed to be like concept art, there has to be at least some detail in there as well. Now I just gotta make sure that it translates the way I hope. So mainly I have the music in the background as well, just to it helps build the ambience of the scene. And Bloodborne is probably the best one to do because this is supposed to be like all supposed to be like very dark and gritty. So it works really well. Yeah. Big ooh moment. I'll make sure I keep saving this as well, because I do not want to lose my progress. Ooh, okay, that's a problem. I might need to make those a bit brighter. Because this is all supposed to be like dust and sand and dirt. And because of this background, that might cause some problems. Grab a layer first. Shadows coming from that way. Well, the light is coming from that way, so shadows need to be here. This is coming together quite well already, if I'm going to be honest. I'm actually surprised. I'm going to remove the background just to see this a bit better. What do you think? Do you think this is coming like together quite well? Or do you think there might be something a bit to change? Because it doesn't look too bad right now. Like, the train mainly doesn't look too bad. But looking like this already, it already looks pretty good. Might need to do a bit of a change over on like the back of the car, like the back of the train. Like the closest bit to the foreground, but not too bad to be honest right now. That is not the brush I want. That was not what I wanted to do. Need to just solidify a bit more. That's probably like the worst part about using like this kind of brush. You have to really layer it to make it work better. Okay, just haunts. This is not a horse anymore. This is becoming haunts. That is on the wrong layer. Artist problems. Am I right? Do be getting crazy. I think I want to mess with the background a bit more, just to like properly highlight. Yeah, there you go. Now you can like properly see it. To be honest, I could probably leave it like this, and it will still like be like pass worthy. But no, we don't. We need more. We need to do more. Let me let me think. What am I doing? I need we need background. Like we need proper background stuff. Okay, so I'd say the way we do it, we do a very classic move. We can do it like this. That's not the right brush. You do it in a very clever way. Where you just create the shape. And you mess with the brush. It's probably like the best way of doing it. Because it works so well. Because the main thing that I'm looking at is I'm looking at the navigator. If you can't see it, or if you don't know where it is, it's just like the mini drawing up top in the top right. Because I can just mess around with it. Just look at it whenever I want to, just to get an idea of how it's all going to be. I'm here trying to think how perspective works. Because it would be lower. Yeah, well. Just playing Groot. Good. We love Groot. We love Groot in this household. Wolverine was after me. The absolute demon. Absolute demon Wolverine. So Security died like 10 times. Yeah, he's probably like the most terrifying out of them all. Because they're so persistent, like players. Spawn cat. Nah, that's just scummy. When you spawn camp, that's just no. You don't do that. That's just mean. It's like the worst you can do. We don't like spawn campers. Spawn campers they smell. How do you think this is like turning out? How do you think this looks in its state? Beautiful, thank you. Because it's this kind of perspective, I don't hate it, but it's like trying to remember like how it actually works. Because this is like in the distance, like this monolith mountain thingy. I'm here trying to think how it would actually look. Whether it would like be a bit lower. I guess that works. I think that works. Once again, I can also just ask for advice on it to just get like a better opinion. But it doesn't look too bad. Like right now. Just need to do a lot more things. But how do you like the horse? I spent maybe a good like 2 minutes, a good 2 minutes painting the horse. So say it doesn't. I say it doesn't look too bad. Horsey, yeah. It's very horsey, and I think it did pretty good because I don't normally do horses. I've never really done horses, so this was a very nice change. I just need a darker grey instead of just going like all black. But maybe I can mess with the opacity actually. Hmm. I'm getting bullied. No, it's okay. Next time we go on to rivals, I will beat them all up. I'm gonna throw my pen around the world. It's gonna bash and it's gonna bonk them all in the head. No one gets to bully you in Marvel Rivals. And those people, they smell. That's the best way of putting it. They just smell. The funny thing you wouldn't really believe, that I couldn't even believe, when I was in class doing this, well, not doing this, doing the previous one, um, because I was like, honestly, I was extremely far ahead of other people, but like when I had to like step away for a moment, because every now and then it just gets really tiring to like just stare at the same art piece for hours on end. I just went around and helped people out, and it actually worked. And people have been saying that I am like a god at drawing, and I think I don't know how to feel because I now feel a weird form of pressure on me, being declared as like the best in the class at it. I'm just like, just my style, I guess. But it's always just like, well, I try. Although I might do another stream tomorrow, on a different art piece if I'm able to make a sketch in time. That is going. That is see-through through the floor. I'm going to just erase this bottom part of it. There you go. I feel like this is getting into the state of like I can now start refining it a bit more. I think. Just keep remembering where the light is coming from, which is like from. It's like from up here, so it does make sense for me to. Yeah, the light is. It's like from up around here. I might need to change it around a bit. If I do this. Yeah, where the light is like shooting through that way. Let's make this easier. Shoot it through like that way. Makes it a bit better. I still have to be careful not to, like, make this guy, like, vanish. And then do, like, a thing where it's, like... You're doing absolutely great in Rivals. You're doing incredible. I know you are. Because you are absolutely cracked. And people just, they don't understand that. They just don't, they're just jealous. They're jelly. They're very jelly of you. Because you are just, you're better. You just are better. I think I can now like focus a bit more on these two now, like the detail on them. I want to do more detail on this guy first because he is like he the big bad, so I want to focus more on him. I need to remember where things coming from. Bleed again. Oh, sorry that's been happening. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. No, I do. Right, you're doing great. Okay, you are doing very well. Okay, you're doing incredible. Okay, that's for you. Alright, very big heart for you. Okay, you're doing your best, and your best is amazing. I'm gonna have to zoom in on this guy because god damn, he's very far away. Remember, the big heart is still there. Right, it's just on a separate layer. Okay, you're doing absolutely great. You are the best. do a thing where I have like him shooting a bullet. That is not like a good angle at all. I'll need to. You know what we do? We do lasso. When in doubt, lasso. Perspective. Pray that looks good. It does actually. It doesn't look too bad. Could have been worse. Could have contorted his entire arm. Yeah, so around that. We do like a little bit of there's smoke coming off his barrel. I said it doesn't look too bad, right? Could have been much worse. Oh, I can have it as a thing where my gears are turning. We could do it as a thing, because we can do a thing right now. We can do a thing. That is not my brush. Do a thing where he's actually been like grazed by a bullet. Go bullied again. Oh. No, we do. Hold on, we do. We now do. Okay, we do more hard. Those are terrible hearts. Give me a second. Wait. There you go. And then another. Right, these are for you. Right, these for you. Another one as well. And get another one there. Alright, you're doing good. Don't let those idiots put you down. You're doing absolutely amazing. I know you are. I'm trying to think how I could do this, because I wanted to do. I want to do a thing where this dude, he's like, he has shot his bullet already, and he's actually like hit him. So I want to do like a thing where he has like, blood is like spewing out. And as he's taken his shot, it's not as aligned because the bullet that he fired messed with his aim. Or it could be a thing where he shot his bullet, which caused his poncho to flail off, which revealed the arm. There are so many pathways this could be like perceived as, which I think can work really well. And I can actually put this in my like explanation of it, like my thought process behind it, which is why this VOD is very important. So yay or nay? Do we do yay or nay for this one? For that idea? I'll give you a moment to type it because I need to take a drink. So we do yeah for blood. Do we do yeah for blood? For very obvious violence. Anything else is gonna work. And then you can see the bullet flying past him. That is way too big. Like the bullets come through and show that he's shot his bullet, so have the smoke coming up. Really should be using the techniques that I know on how smoke works. It's like arcane smoke. Just do a very subtle. Let's do like a very subtle. Or maybe not so subtle. Just a very subtle pull. Art is fun. I say this is really coming together. Like, properly coming together. Which is why I should definitely save this. Like, or create a, Give me a second. I just need to save like a second iteration of this, or an export, just to show like the different stages. Because this is like stage 2 of it now. I might do more to the cloth because cloth is a very odd one to do. Because its behavior is so erratic a lot of the time. For some reason I noticed that on OBS the Spotify thing wasn't changing. For some reason. But it's all good now. Because I have to actually mess with the shadows on everything. Shadow is like that. Yeah, like the shadows of the window frames. I'll bring that down a little bit. Actually, now I have no need for these to be like lighter because they can't be, because the light's not hitting them. Well, they're hitting those bits, but that's it. I have to be very careful with it then. It just doesn't switch, okay. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'll do a thing where maybe there's like bullet holes. We need subtle bits of storytelling. You know, maybe some scratches. Yes, ooh, it's a really good question now. Do I make one of the glass smash? Like one of the windows smashed? Because if I do that, it will really shows like this has been going on for quite a while. And it would make sense because he is on horseback. So there may have been something that would. Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Okay. Because I was just like, do I or don't I? But now I was just like, yeah, I really should. Okay, so if I do. That's like, because I have to like also like think about like how glass acts when it gets broken. Just temporarily, I'm just gonna keep it like that. Thing is, I have never done glass before, like like a glass texture, like properly. So this is gonna be an interesting one. They'll have the inside of this just done playing Rivals was more just um too much like annoying players, like too many toxic ones and just tryhards. I don't know, I don't know. Did you have many wins under your belt? Eyes hurt. Oh. And have your eyes hurt while you watch me. A few. But at least you got like at least some wins. We take those. Did you end it on a win or on a loss? Loss. Oh. It's probably the worst feeling, losing on a loss. But losing on a loss, that makes sense. Finishing on a loss. Yeah, be all good. I will not be going anywhere. Magic wand it. Not that kind of magic wand, I hope. So then just do. I need to create like a little bit of opacity with the glass, so do that sort of thing. Yeah, there you go. Now you have very, very botched, but quite convincing looking broken glass. This Queen of the Vile Bloods. I was wondering what soundtrack that was. There's still like shine that comes through, or just like light that will come onto glass. I'll say it looks pretty convincing, I think. Probably could be a bit better, but that is perfectly fine. Or maybe do some like rusted off paint or like peeled off paint. You know, and like whenever paint on something like starts to go, and it sort of like starts to peel, could do something like that. So maybe have like a lighter color here. Because despite a lot of trains being taken care of like massively, over time the paint will start to go. And that's mainly just, you know, from fibers just in the air. Am I probably spitting a bunch of nonsense? Probably. Most likely I am. You know what, we need commentary. Soothing him, I cannot hear it. Like, oh, listen to this soundtrack. There is literally no sound. And I can do more to the like the sand and shit. Create like much more smaller fibers. It's turning out very good. Right now, this is actually going very well. I'm back. Yay, you've returned. Yep, I was able to do more for the glass. I was able to like finish it off. You can see it just here. I say it doesn't look too bad because I don't normally paint glass. I don't normally do it as a material. But I think it doesn't look bad. It actually looks pretty good. Once again, the one thing that is, yeah, that's the thingy layer. So skilled and talented. Thank you so much. You're so supportive. But yeah, what was I saying? um, whenever I do this, I have to make sure that I do follow the rule of 9, so that there was always something in the frame. Majority of the time. Always, thank you. Yeah, once again, I've got to keep following the rule of 9. Making sure that there's always something in the frames, in like the sections. So you're able to clearly see that's what's got the thingy layer. Because you can see. So we'll do like a little walkthrough of it, I guess. Obviously, top middle, you can see like the antagonist's head. You can see the bullet and the blood spewing out of him. Top right, you can see the. Well, this in photography. You did photography? That's cool. Called Rule of Threes. It might be. I'm not entirely sure. I can't really remember, but I remember like this 3x3 grid. I didn't know you did photography. That's cool. I'm learning new things about you every day. Yeah, here you can see the top of the train, and then you have the back of the train with the door and the railing. Down here you would have like the wheels of the train. In this one you have the shattered window and the rest of the antagonist's body, along with him firing his weapon. Again, more of the train. You can see like where it goes. You can see like the vanishing point, which is like somewhere around there. More for next photo shoot. I would love to volunteer. In the bottom left corner, we have the bottom horse. Very detailed drawing. Thank you. Whenever I do this kind of thing, this kind of style, it's both detailed and not detailed. If you get what I mean, you could like the detail is there. The detail is there, but you can see the individual brush strokes. This is also a good way to determine whether this is AI or not, because this is clearly not AI, and I do not support it in any capacity. Obviously, in the left middle, you have the protagonist, where he has his smoking gun, showing that he has shot his bullet, which you can tell, which is right there. And then top left, there really isn't anything. All there is that it's the top of the monolith, or like the mountains. I don't know what else to have there. So this is probably one that I can just have as empty. But I might change that over time. Maybe have it be where there is maybe some like eldritch like carving into the monolith. Where it's like, ooh, this is a very cool thing. Maybe I don't know if anything is AI or not, sadly, but I know this is. Yeah, AI is sort of. You can tell a lot of the time with AI, because there are very easy things to pick out. Such good ideas, thank you. Because I do want it to. Because we don't really know where the antagonist is going, and I think having it be to like a place where there's like monoliths related to his eldritch arm can work really well. Yeah, back to what I was saying about AI. It is very difficult to differentiate a lot of the time, but they have a very particular style to them. It just depends, but it's mainly subtle things that you don't pay attention to. A lot of the time, it's things like extra fingers, the limbs contorting or being where they shouldn't. But they are learning, which is sad because people keep pumping other artists' pieces into it, which is making it harder and harder to tell. It's what annoys me about AI. Yeah, that is my rule of 3. In here, it probably is rule of 3s, and you are very correct. Most likely, you are. Yeah, that is a very valid reaction to what I was saying about AI. But overall, I think I've done pretty well with this so far. It has the necessary things that you need to tell what is going on. Because there is a scene that happens between this, but I haven't started it yet. Because I'm sort of doing it in a way where I do 1, 3, 5, and then 6. What was it? Wait, 1, 3, yeah, 1, 3, 5, 6, 4, 2. Where I sort of can get like the key moments and then put like the bits in between. What is it? Oh, Lullaby from Hergo. We're getting AIs to write stories so you can go views on TikTok. See, that's the I don't support the use of AI really in any way. AI, you can use it for reference. AI you can use for reference. That is the limit. But you do not do it one for one. If you do it one for one, there is a massive issue. Because I don't support it to begin with. To avoid me like getting into this kind of conversation. I mean, it's better than I should just stop. Okay, that is no, absolutely not. No, you keep doing what you're doing because there is one thing that AI lacks. Two things. Procrastination is the first one. It cannot procrastinate, and two, it lacks imagination. That's the one thing that it doesn't have when it comes to actual writers or artists. It has no imagination. It literally cannot think for itself. You need to give it something to go off of. Which, yes, you can use yourself. You can. Um, that's such a cute emote. Um, yeah, AI lacks imagination. That's what makes it different compared to the. That's what makes it severely different to artists and writers or anyone creative in any way. But yeah, that is. Yeah, AI cannot really write for anything. It really can't. Because once again, it is yoinking things from outside sources. Yes, there are like formats for things like writing, that's that's the thing. You can use those as formats, which is just a basis for storytelling. Like we all know the hero's journey. We all know how that works. But you can't like just copy a random story that follows that formula, like one for one. You can't do that because that's what AI does. And also, AI will just be using the same words over and over again. And it'll be too technical as well. It can't be human. But no, keep writing because your writing's incredible. I've read it myself. I've seen it firsthand, and it's absolutely great. And do not ever stop until that book is published. So literally, do not stop. Keep procrastinating. I'm almost done to see that here once again it proves that you are better than AI. You can procrastinate, it cannot. The thing is, when you procrastinate, you actually can work 10 times harder than you actually do. Well, that than you do normally. Because I did it. You've seen what happens when I didn't draw for 2 weeks. This is what I created, and it's such an insane thing because the moment it clicks in your head, that's it. Go on here so I can finish it. Yeah, um, definitely. We can do that tomorrow. No, that'd be so much. Yeah, once I make sure that it's like perfect, like very completely done. There's like barely anything wrong with it. At least in my eyes. You can have it and you can frame it. You can do whatever you wish to it. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. That's not the right thing. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Well, there you go. Thank you. You. Oh wait, what music? Please tell me this is. Oh, this music. I absolutely love this soundtrack from Bloodborne, the first Hunter, because it's the final fight music. Because there is so much storytelling in this music alone. I'm really going off on a tangent with this one. Because this boss fight, basically, you are in a literal fight for the other's freedom, which is absolutely, it's poetic, and the music is so emotional. Because Gehrman's being like, hey, I want to set you free. You don't have to be here anymore. So let me kill you and you can return to the real world. And we can submit our life and let him do that, or we can kill him and free him ourselves. So you are literally in a fight, a literal dance to the death to free the other. And I'm just like, damn, I don't want to kill him, but I have to. I don't have a choice. Like, I won't let him stay here forever. Because he's basically in submission. He's in submission to a great one, which has kept him. It's not even a dream, it's a nightmare. As much as it may say it's the hunter's dream, it's not. It is a prison. And it is quite literally, paradise is a prison when you can't leave. Even when it's everything that you want, it is still a prison. If you can't leave yourself, it is itself a prison. If you have the choice and you don't, you have imprisoned yourself. It's so poetic. I love it. Freedom. But yeah, it's a very very sad moment. If I can find a way to do to capture Bloodborne, I will do a playthrough where I will do lore explanations, whether I remember them or not, and just a playthrough of Bloodborne because it is one of my favorite games to ever exist. It's such a good one. It's so good. It's what really inspires a lot of my work, to be honest. Because of how gritty and how dark it is, but also how gothic. Make a thumbnail for you too. Oh, that would be so. Oh, that's so perfect. I would love that so much. Oh, I would love that. Yeah, that would actually be perfect. Thank you so much. You can send me images of how you would do it. That would be really cool. I love that so much. Oh, the music. It hits hard. Can we get a salute for Gehrman, the absolute goat of Bloodborne? You multiple copies. Yeah, because making a thumbnail is really difficult. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, salute Gehrman. We all salute Gehrman, the first hunter. A hunter until the end. It's such a good game. I love it so much. I'm close to platinuming it as well. Because I just have to get 2 more achievements, but it takes so long. But I'll do it in my own time. I love that game so much, man. I just love how Eldritch is. There are different styles for thumbnails. It depends on whether it be separate video videos or for each piece of lore. Ooh, that'd actually be really cool. Because once again, when I want to do things like that, I do lore videos or narration for them. There are channels that solely do those kinds of things. Like My Name is Byte for Destiny and VahtiVidya for the Souls games, like Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Sekiro, and Demon Souls. I will still do them though, I think, because it is something that I am genuinely passionate about, because I do love lore when it comes to anything. and Bloodborne just being the perfect combination of what I love, which is eldritch horror, gothic architecture, and just Souls games in general and lore. It's beautiful for me to do. It'll be perfect. But yeah, I would love for you to do that. Yeah, it depends on 7 years for each piece of what, yeah. Yeah, that would be really cool. I would love that so much. Because you make really good thumbnails. Like, you do it really well. Better than I probably ever would. Because to be honest, I would probably be spending like 20 hours just painting a single one. Not like knowing me, that's what I would be doing. I don't think that's why I couldn't become a thumbnail artist for anyone, I don't think. Because I'll be spending so much time. I'll watch all of it. Oh, no, thank you. You are just very supportive. You're not the most supportive person I know, and I'm so grateful for that. Oh shit. Just dropped my pen. This is the moon presence, isn't it? How close are we to the end of this soundtrack? One more song and then that's it. Wow. Okay then. No, didn't mean to do that. I can't think of anything else to do for this. Or there is like the Eldritch Monument that I could do like up here. What what is this language? What does that mean? What does the pregnant man in tone medium light mean? What does it mean? What do you mean by that? Please tell me. I'm like confused. I'm gonna have to end up if I Google what this means, I feel like I'm gonna see something not good on the internet. What does it mean? What does it mean? I just wanted to send you a pregnant man. Okay, fair enough. Why did? Oh, okay. Case dismissed, Your Honor. Just because. What is that? Is the moon face? No, it's the moon emoji. The moon haunts you. There's a god living in my head. Do a voice acting video where you play Moon Knight. That would actually be funny for me to do. Because especially if like I was doing this with people in the house. Because they'll just be like be thinking they're like, what's going on with him? Is he just having like a schizophrenic moment? My neighbors are just gonna question. It's like, what is he doing like what's he doing out like in there? That'll be a really genius idea. I should maybe like do a bit more detail to the ground because there's like no detail to the ground. Year. Yeah, we have a year moment. Oh wait, is the playlist just replaying? It is. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. A spanner and a bomb. What are you planning in the what are you doing? And a balloon. Okay, I'm gonna try and decipher what this message means. A spanner, a bomb, and a balloon. This feels like the start of a really bad joke, or a really good one. Okay, tell me to not tell anyone. Okay, I feel like I'm going to be held hostage. That is not what I want. I don't want it there. I need it behind. That's not the brush I want. You go. Why sad? Why sad? Why sad? Don't want to be held hostage. Oh no, I do. I absolutely do. But you take me away from all of this right now. Like teleport right now and kidnap me. Take me away from the pain having to do this. My way. Just gonna hear you just like knocking on the door. You just hear like a. And this really guy break. Yeah, you're gonna turn it. This is what you're gonna create. You're gonna create this glass right here. Just shooting like a rocket. Just like Iron Man fly into my window, or bloody like Adam Warlock, like like in Guardians 3, like the music and everything. Got a notification on my phone from from a channel that says Force Signs brain rot is destroying your mental health. It already has. I think that started a long time ago. Now I say things like Plumprika. To make this I feel like to make this a bit more, that is not how you spell. For this to like just fit a bit more, to fit with the Western vibe, Plumpreaker mentioned. Yeah, to fit with like the Western theme, we do some poor man's poison. You just might as well go. You have the blue tumbleweed. Wait, I can draw that. You are actually a genius. Oh my god, how did I not think of that? How am I? I think I might be a bit dumb. How does tumbleweed look? It's just a jumble, isn't it? There is a hill at the bottom of the valley, where all the poor souls go and die. And if you listen real close, you can hear them like a ghost saying you're never gonna make it out alive. There is a town at the bottom of that hill. I'm a eep. Okay. Well, I hope you have a very good eep. You did very good today. I'm very proud of you. And thank you for coming into the stream to have a bit of a watch. And putting up with my shenanigans. Okay, I'm wishing you the best eep and the sweetest dreams. Eyes can barely open. Get some sleep. You need it. You need a good amount of it. Wish you could stay. You can like just have the stream open and you'll just have to hear me ramble, but you do need to sleep. I don't want to end up distracting you and making you wake up. You need to get some well-deserved eat. I am a devil. Okay, I'll keep on there. Cool. One day to see that I'll be back, I guarantee. That hell's coming, hell's coming, hell's coming with me. This song was on repeat in my earphones when I was thinking of like the entire narrative for these art pieces. It is well with my soul. You line your pockets full of money that you steal from the poor, and on your way down the hill, hear me ring that bell, and I said, hell's coming with me. From TikTok, yeah. You hear it like everywhere. It was like a massive thing earlier on. Feed the machine. Ooh, okay, we're just gonna get a bunch of poor man's poison. I really hope this doesn't get like copyright struck. I really hope this doesn't, because I think if I keep speaking over it, it won't be able to pick it up. But damn, it's worth it. Save it after, yeah. Yeah, you can't just give it a moment. Make sure. There you go, boss. Oh my god, that's wow. That. I know what you meant, but yeah, I'll just download the VOD afterwards. But God, that was funny. I feel like if someone comes in and now sees that, they're gonna be like, "What the? Why is someone just saying COD all over and over again?" I'm going to sleep now. Okay. Have a good eat. And thank you for coming. Boy, pig meat grip. Okay, have a good sleep. Get some good rest. Please have the sweetest dreams. I'll be thinking about you. Have the best eat. Good night, baby. Love, love. Love, love. Oh. gotta love it when you hit it with the oh. Whoa, whoa. Why is this so deep? That caught me so off guard. This is like scratching my brain for no reason. We'll have to. You know what? We do this. This is gonna be a phone. So I'll do it for second soundtrack. Cause it's very like westerny. But da da da. Caught in 4K. Caught in 4K. Caught in 4K. So what would it be, fellas? Mustard or ketchup? That's a knee slapper right there. That is not that. I was using the eraser. I wasn't using my brush. I was using the eraser. I draw, so I know what I'm doing. That could have been bad. It would have been. Okay, no, night. Night, night, love, love. Mwah, love you. Thank you for coming in. I made some really good progress on this one today. Very, very good progress. Like, damn kind of progress. It's mine. Okay, sleep now. Eat. It's eat time. Eat time. Eat time. Sleep. Alright, go to sleep. Go to sleep right now. Nah. What do you mean, nah? No, I wanna fucking. You need EP times. You need the EPs. You need the EP. You can't fight me when I can't speak as well. You can't fight me while you're sleepy. I can the only thing you can't fight. True. Damn, that's so true. Teleport. I'm trying. We need the teleportation. Seriously, like teleportation needs to be made. I don't know why it's good. A classic. Don't you hate it when that happens? Never see it coming. Little smell. Damn, that's true. That's true right there. And silent but deadly, absolutely. I'm using the eraser again. I'm gonna lose my mind. There we go. The eat time, yeah. You've delayed like eat time so much right now. Golden. Yeah, you sleep well. Yeah, you need this sleep piece. Thank you for tuning in again. And have a very good sleep. Because you need it. what we need to do is we need to up the contrast on this background because damn, it looks depressing. Actually wait. Actually, I'll do a bit more on the things first because I need a bit more of like a progress picture. So we do. That's still the eraser. Hmm. Wait, what? What? Huh? What the who? Wait, so that's from there. That's from there. That's from. Where's that line from? Ah, okay. Wait, if I do filter and then motion blur. Oh, that just makes it a blur. Let me do a little bit of a transformation. And then do a bit of a rotation. Okay, cool. Then we do. I say, yeah, that's pretty good. I think that's good for it. First we save. Then we do exports. First assay is going pretty good. Ooh. Now we can mess with the things. Right, contrast, too bright, contrast. Ooh, that actually works really well because it like darkens everything. Maybe, yeah, like that. Let's see, here we go. Ooh, that works really well. That's nuts. Okay. What do I put it? I can put this above literally everything. Okay. It's pretty good in a spot like that just to add some color difference. Just shape them out a bit more. This works really well. I like that. It's definitely not as good as the first one. I don't think, personally. Maybe because it's not like as like in your face as this one. Well, it feels like this one's not as in your face like this, because this is where you get like a bit more detail on the antagonist. You get much more detail on him. I just realised I have missed a tendril. I've missed a tendril on our bad guy. I feel very dumb right now for not doing so. Could have it be where like his tentacle was shot off. That would be cool. I'd say this is pretty good. I say this is actually good. This is alright. I might actually I'll do some more of like the dusty shiz. This thing is it's to avoid me having to actually like paint the wheels and everything else. I can just do this. It's maybe lazy, but it's my kind of lazy. I'd say this has been quite successful, I'd say. But this is like a very successful one. Again, with the time lapse and everything, I will just have to, you know, mess around with it. But no, this is good. I like how this turned out. This worked really well. I didn't think this was going to turn out like this. I'm glad that I did do it, like, make my choices, I think. I feel like there's so much more I could have done with this. But maybe something I will continue, maybe either off stream or in a completely new one. But for now, I think this is as good as I can make it, I think. Maybe just like a few more touch-ups. I might just do more touch-ups for the next hour, just to get this to 3 hours, so I have like a pretty good time-lapse. But yeah, I think this wasn't too bad. This went as good as I'd hoped. So I think I made a good choice with all these. This was perfect to do. I would love to thank Mono for being here, tuning in for majority of this stream, because she's incredibly supportive of what I do. She's absolutely incredible herself. Her writing is incredible. The content that she does is great. She's very talented. Such a talented woman. And I absolutely love that about her. And, you know, she's great. Absolute funniest person that I know. Because of how random she can be. Absolutely amazing. I love her deeply. Love. That is... Because what I hate about Photoshop, when you have like, or just any drawing software, you just have this on the side, you end up catching it. Because I think this fits the gritty theme I was going for. This fits it perfectly. And I could not be happier. Went extremely well. I can't really see much. Jesus Christ. I'm yawning. It's literally only like 3:30 in the afternoon. You know, this is great. I love this. I'm glad that this turned out like this. I don't know what's going on with this though. I have no idea. Because I know it's this. I know it's the background. I just have to like erase it myself. Or just like bring it down. There you go. Yeah, I honestly have no idea what was causing why this did the way it did, but we're good. I need to stop bumping my leg on my desk. It's making my entire setup shake. This was perfect, I think. This has turned out incredibly well. I know I've already said it like 3,000 times over right now, but genuinely, this has gone incredibly well. Oh, it's this one. I absolutely love this soundtrack. I don't think I will be stretching this to 3 hours. This would just be like this was actually quite a short one, to be honest, and I made significant progress on this, and I feel very proud of it. I will probably be doing more of this off stream, but this is all that I have for today's stream, sadly. But I would want to say that thank you for those who have stopped by. Once again, big thank you to Mono. Absolutely being so supportive of what I do, being the one person who encourages me to do my best every single day, and know that your viewership is always enough for me. And thank you for watching. And I will see you all in the next stream as I do. Have a good day or night, wherever you are.